up, head-yetters? Yeah. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the fucking podcast. Another fucking episode. I don't know if I'll be able to complete a full episode today. I'm not really stressing it. I'm probably going to have to do a two-parter where I record one part of the episode earlier, one part of the episode later. I already forgot what I was going to fucking talk about, but what is going on, boys? What the fuck is up? Just give me a minute while I open up my fucking water. Man, I tell you what, it's been a hectic past couple of days. A lot of stuff has been getting done in my life. A lot of stuff has been happening. A lot of musical things have been going down. But other than that, nothing really too intense. I mean, shit. I've just kind of been going through the motions, working and listening to the Tiny Meat Gang podcast. And those boys fucking crack me up. Some funny dudes, to be 110% honest with you. They actually got some good fucking comedy that they can send your fucking way. Today's podcast, I was going to try to think of some subjects to cover before we went into it, but honestly, I couldn't fucking think of anything, so we're just kind of going into it. So I don't really have anything to talk about, so we're just going to figure it out. I mean, I can just keep flapping my fucking gums until things work. One of the things I noticed that we're going to go straight into is cities, man. Fuck cities. I don't know about you guys, but I fucking hate cities. Like, if you're like, the place I live near is Sacramento, right? So fuck Sacramento. I go down there for work every once in a while and shit like that. And when I'm down there to drive, the traffic's fucking out of control. There's fucking homeless people everywhere. It's stanky. It's noisy. There's nowhere to park, dude. I noticed that people that live in cities are a different fucking breed, dog. They're just a different breed of fucking people. Like, the people that live in the suburbs versus the people that live in the country versus the people that live in the mountains versus the people that live in the middle versus the people that live in the cities. Bunch of different types of fucking people, man. And every single one of them has got, like, big differences. I just cannot relate to the people in the city. I just don't understand that style of living. Like, you're just a bunch of fucking sardines, dude. Speaking of sardines, we're going to be moving on from cities to sardines, from sardines to boats. Let's talk about boats. Fuck, like, serious subjects. Let's talk about fun shit. Like, I have always wanted a fucking, like, a yacht. Yeah, everybody wants a fucking yacht, but I want, like, a kind of sailboat, kind of not, with a big deck. Like, I want to call that motherfucker the party boat, dude. And just go out and throw fucking parties with cocktails and fucking fishing shit. And, dude, nobody even has to fish and front flips and shit. Like, dude, and it'd just be sick as fuck to have a party boat. You know what I'm saying? Just something you could just go out on and fucking just rage on the ocean. Or like traveling across the ocean would be pretty cool. I found a genre on YouTube the other day. I say the other day, this is like a couple weeks ago now. Where people fucking travel from continent to continent by themselves. Sometimes with people, but mostly by themselves. On a fucking boat. Like on one of their own personal sailboats. And they fucking just... They go and they record it and then they upload the journey to YouTube day by day. I don't know how they get the fucking internet out there. I guess I got a special way of doing it or something. But the whole journey gets recorded. Maybe they record the whole thing and then edit it after and then go out and record a whole nother journey. But it's like nuts. It's like by themselves. There's this video. This dude is fucking sailing along. He's doing his thing. He's fucking moving. He's fucking sailing along. And he reaches a point where the fucking wind stops, right? So it gets really calm and there's just no wind for like a week, 4 days. And he just like, he's videotaping. He's like, man, there's no wind. It fucking sucks. And the currents are taking me this way and I want to go that way to the island, but it's taking me back to Italy or whatever the fuck he's talking about. And he records it like him not talking, like what it's like to actually be sitting there. He's like, would you be able to stay sane in this? And he shows it, dude. It's just blue water. The boat, and the boat's not even rocking. It's just the boat. And then blue sky. It's just the color blue and then whatever color the boat is. And dead silence. I'm like, that sounds fucking awesome. And then you keep watching and like a week later, all of a sudden, it's the calm before the storm. The fucking storm picks up. Fucking throwing him around, fucking raping his face. Like his boat's tossing. He's going over big ass swells and shit. And he's like, Yeah, man, we're gonna go big ass swells and we're going to fucking get the fucking gun. And it's like, dude, holy shit, you're fucking a nutsoid motherfucker, dude. Like, it seems awesome as fuck. Like, that is in line with treasure hunting. Like, if you could do, like, Uncharted in real life, dude, I would be the first fucking asshole to do that shit in a fucking heartbeat, dude. Nathan Drake is the coolest motherfucker on planet Earth, dude. I'm gonna sound like a nerd, but I don't really give a flying fuck. But, yo, do you think a video game character is cool? Yeah. And this dude's fucking bopping. This dude's got it, bro. He fucking treasure hunts in the Caribbean and the Antarctic and shit like that. And you just go around and you fucking hunt treasures and pirates run up on you and you kill pirates. That's literally the coolest shit ever. Like, if somebody was like, hey, man, you want to go be a treasure hunter where you got to, like, go through all the shit and there's curses and, like, but like, there's fucking the Machu Picchu zombies or whatever the fuck. And, like, there's traps and mazes and there's gold and you make a lot of money and there's evil fucking high rich people that want that shit, so they're gonna try to fuck you up, and then there's pirates that want that shit, so they're gonna try to fuck you up. But you can just go at it with you and your boy just going at it. Fuck yes, dude. I'll go get lost in some fucking Machu Picchu temple in the middle of the fucking jungle just to fucking get gold, dude. I don't even gotta get the gold. I'll just make it through the temple just to discover the temple. That shit is sick as fuck. That shit is literally gnarly as fuck. He's fucking gnarly, dude. Yeah, you know, it's just fucking like, yeah, I was talking to fucking Trace the other day, dude, and I was like, dude, I hit this gnarly swell on my fucking board, dude, and I like fucking rode that shit out for like the whole fucking wave. No way, Axel. Did you really fucking do that? Nah, I'm just kidding, dude. Could you imagine? I wonder if there's any podcasts that are like that, like dudes that are just like fucking bros, like bro dogs, and they're fucking sitting there doing their podcast. It's like, yeah, man, you know, fucking, I was like fucking this bitch last night. I was like 5 Xans, dude. And we were playing Lil Pump while I was crushing her pussy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Is there anybody that has a podcast that's like that? Because I would listen to that. I would listen to that hardcore, dude. That'd be fucking funny as fuck. A bunch of fucking, like, douche bros doing their thing. Apparently there's this podcast where these group of women talk about, like, it's called Guys We Fucked, and they just talk about the dudes they fucked. And I think I've seen a clip from it in a meme. She's talking about, like, shoving it up a dude's ass or something, like something weird. And I was like, what the fuck? And people are saying, like that's what you got to do nowadays to stand out in the podcast game. And so I think I've decided to let my girlfriend shove an anal fist destroyer up my asshole so I can tell stories about things that have happened to me to stand out on this podcast. Because if that's what you need is weird sex stories, I need to create some. But stories in general are just fun to tell. I just like telling stories until the point where you've told the story so much that you're kind of sick of telling the story. You know, I don't know if you guys have that same problem, but it definitely happens to me all the fucking time. Where I'll start telling a story, I just get fucking sick of telling the story. You know, like it's because I've said it so many times. It's kind of like, man, I don't want to tell this story no more. Like you kind of start half-assing it, and the story turns out to sound like ass, or like you're not telling the story well and you can't recover. And it's kind of like a podcast that you're doing when you like start off shitty and like you're just having trouble picking it up and recovering, like I'm doing right now. Struggling hard right now, dude. The reason I'm recording it tonight and I'm trying to get a full hour in tonight is because I don't want to have to record tomorrow because I got to work out, even though I got ample time to do it tomorrow. I figure if I can fit 30 minutes to an hour in today and I only got to do 30 minutes tomorrow, you know, what am I losing? I'm losing nothing. There's nothing I lose. I just gain. I'd prefer to get the whole podcast in tonight. That'd be nice. You know, I'm shooting for an episode a week, which has been happening. Surprisingly, upload schedule has been fire. And, you know, the funny thing is I think it's this way is because it's not like my old channel where I would record the video, spend a bunch of time fucking editing it, adding songs, adding text, uploading it, spreading it around. And they were more popular videos. I really need to bring that channel back. But this is just like the easiest shit ever where I just sit down and I just fucking spew what comes out of my brain cells into this expensive microphone that I bought. Yeah,
Dude, that's a fucking flex, dude. Flexing on these fucking haters with my expensive fucking microphone, dude.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, but like I bought a nice mic. I mean, as you could probably tell, but probably not at the same time because I got so much echo in the fucking background. It's unbelievable. Where was I going with this? Yeah, no, these podcasts are just easier to record, and I think that's why a lot of creators are kind of moving towards it these days. That's probably why you've seen so many pop up. I mean, I think, and like when they blow up, and say you have a Patreon behind it or some donation system or whatever, like H3H3, like it kind of becomes like a avenue where it's easier to make content. It's kind of more profitable, per capita and per investment value in what you're doing, because you don't got to try to be as funny as hard. You just got to kind of be yourself. And I think a lot of people shoot towards that because it's the easiest type to do and the return on it's well. But I mean, like, obviously I want to do more than just sit in front of a fucking microphone and talk, right? I mean, every podcaster pretty much does more. Like all the big ones that I know of, that I'm aware of, do more than just podcasts, maybe in terms of like fame on the internet. I mean, I don't need to be famous. I just want to do other shit. I want to have other fucking like opportunities, Like, I mean, if you look at Joe Rogan, he's Joe Rogan. Left a blank spot there in the audio, so I could try to cut that out. If you look at Joe Rogan, he's Joe Rogan, right? He's Joe Rogan. He has a podcast. He is a comedian, and he hosts UFC. H3's podcaster, commentary channel. Super Mega has a variety channel, and they're podcasters. And Tiny Meat Gang is Cody Ko's got his own channel. He streams. Noel's got his own channel. He streams. They both make music, and they do the podcast. And they're on tour. Like, shit like that is kind of the dream. That's kind of what I'm shooting for, is I'm trying to have like something where I'm creative enough to be able to not have to work for a living, because I'm a lazy piece of shit and like I just don't want to work for a living. Now, I guess part of it should be probably be coming up with topics to talk about, because I think I'm just going to end up talking in a circle a whole bunch of times if I don't have a topic to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I can think of something on the fly while I'm sitting here, and hopefully that the podcast comes out, actually good. Either that, or you've just listened to an hour. You've spent an hour of your life wasting your fucking time, probably. I mean, shit. I would be annoyed if the podcast was going this bad, too. You know what I'm saying? Another thing is, like, a lot of people they talk about, like, they fucking talk about what's big right now, what the news is, but I haven't really been following YouTube. I don't play any games anymore and shit like that. So, I mean, it's kind of just like, like, well, what the fuck do I talk about, dude? I'm just a dude living life. It's hard. Like, life moves so fucking fast. It's kind of unbelievable, dude. Like, unbelievable. I mean, I don't know. Like, what? Oh, yeah. Here's something to talk about, that Riley Reid thing. Fuck it. I'll give my 2 cents. Everybody's giving their 2 cents. That way I can put it in the tags and in the fucking video title, dude. And then, like, one extra horny dude to watch it, thinking that, like, there's some pictures of her in here, and there's none. There's none. Just me talking. What's up, horny dude? But, yeah, so she had a tweet come out recently that has been dug up where apparently she, like, raped a dude that, I mean, you all know the story. If you don't know the story, you can just look it up. She tweeted, like, oh, yeah, the time I lost my virginity, this guy didn't want it in the theater, and I fucking raped him anyways. I raped him. She literally says she raped him. And, like, a lot of people are like, yeah, that might be a joke, but apparently, like, that tweet and multiple other tweets relating to it have been deleted now, so it's kind of like a thing where it's like, yo, she ain't joking. You know what I'm saying? And, like, if that was a dude that did that, dude, this would be a completely different story. I mean, you could beat that topic into the bush. You could beat that dead horse like crazy. Like, oh, if a dude did this, it'd be dead. I don't know why that's the way it works, because I think the way it works is, like, if a girl gets raped, it's like, say, fucking, I don't know, what's a hot dude? Like, what's the soccer player? Like, say David Beckham raped a girl. It's like, oh, funny story. I lost my virginity. I raped this girl. People would be like, yo, what the fuck? What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? People would be like freaking out. And like, the difference is because guys, like, I've heard a lot of guys say it is like, oh, dude, I would let Riley Reid rape the shit out of me, dude. The fuck? That guy's a pussy for not fucking her, dude. Dude, what kind of pussy doesn't want to fuck, dude? I'd let her rape the shit out of me, dude. Dude, if a hot girl wanted to rape me, I'd let her rape my ass. Like, I don't think chicks think the same way, too. And I think guys looking at it on that side don't think the same way either. They're like, fuck, man, I just clipped the shit out of my... They're like, oh, that guy's a fucking scumbag. You know, I don't think there's any girl that hears, like, I mean, obviously there are, and, like, obviously some people are messed up, but I don't think there's any fucking girl that goes, they hear something about rape, and they're like, dude, fuck yeah, I want that guy. I'd let that guy rape the shit out of me. He's hot. I'd let him fucking pin me down and rape me. Like, it's just weird, dude. Like, you're never going to catch a girl saying that, but you'll catch a dude saying that. And I think that's probably why she'll get away with it and her career will continue on. Like, yeah, it's unacceptable. And guys are trying to move towards a standard where it's like, oh, you know, get rid of that double standard. There's a lot of double standards in the world, but that's just how it is. I didn't mean for this podcast to actually be about serious shit, but that's the only thing I could think of at the time. I wanted to be about goofy shit. I guess I could talk about something I want to do. Is stand-up, dude. Stand-up, the current state of stand-up's weird. Like, every routine kind of seems the same. Guy gets on stage, you know, hey, how you doing tonight, Memphis? Yeah, well, we're doing good. Yeah, we're Memphis. He said Memphis. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you know, it's wild. It's wild to be out here in Memphis, Tennessee. Yeah, man, he said Memphis again. Yeah, whoa, he's in Memphis. What? You know, you Memphis people are cool, man. Yeah, he said we're cool. Yeah, oh, yeah. Anyway, shut up. Quit clapping, guys. Like, fucking crowds going nuts. Yeah, he said Memphis. I can't even believe he said Memphis. You know, and then he's like, and then it's just guy talks like that, right? So guy talks like that. Yeah, you know, it's pretty cool. It's whatever, you know. It's you know, and I was in the airport the other day, and I was gonna take a flight, and then, you know, I had some chapstick in my pocket that I forgot, and then TSA was like, "Get out, guys, gotta play." I'm like, "Yeah, what?" And then they just scream, and the whole hour and a half is them screaming about ridiculous shit, like, "Whoa, look at me, I'm yelling. Whoa, look at me, I'm screaming about something fucking stupid. Whoa, look at me, I'm dumb." Like, whatever happened to like, yeah, there's still good jokes. Like, if you look deep enough, I can't remember this one comedian's name, but he fucking kicks ass, dude. He's on YouTube. Like, he fucking nails it, dude. And it's like, yeah, he kind of does that. Like, yeah, man, you know. But it's like not. He's just like talking. Like, he's not like fucking over the top and loopy. Like him yelling isn't the joke. You know what I'm saying? It's not like him yelling and being over to the top isn't the main part of the joke, because that's not funny comedy. That's like why are the peak comedians doing that? Because that's not peak comedy. Like, whatever happened to fucking shit with like clever thought out jokes like Andrew Dice Clay's nursery rhymes or something? Like, oh, Andrew Dice Clay's nursery rhymes aren't clever, dude. You think of something like that, motherfucker. I never thought of going like hickory dickory dock. This bitch was sucking my cock. The clock struck 2. I dropped my goo and dumped the bitch on the next block. Ow! I never thought of shit like that. Shit's fucking funny, dude. And his whole routine, he's got a character. He's got a routine. It's like the jokes he tells. They're gnarly. They're like not politically correct. You know, like shit like that. And I'm not saying all humor doesn't need to be politically correct. I'm just saying if we could have people who were in stand-up to make like I don't know, more well thought out jokes and whoa, yelling, whoa, look at me, that's crazy, right? That's crazy, right? Those Cubans in Florida, man, they're crazy, man. Man, they're crazy. And then they go and say the joke again. Yeah, that's crazy, man. I'm telling you guys, it's crazy. It's like, dude, stand-up's so boring now. I don't know. They just need like another guy to break through, like a new dude. And I think the dude I'm talking about, I'm talking about on fucking what's it called, on fucking YouTube, is probably gonna be the new breakthrough. Dude, I can't get away from talking about shit I've already talked about, dude. I'm talking about comedy again. I'm getting mosquitoes are biting the fuck out of me. It makes me want to talk about mosquitoes. I've talked about a bunch of other bullshit. Like, what the fuck? I should have thought this out. let's talk about like, yeah, my buddy, he was like, he told me the name of the podcast that I should do instead of my podcast name. Because let's be honest, Head Podcast is fucking stupid. It's all I could think of, and it's stupid. And he was like, I was telling him like the reason monkeys' balls hang out. Like I told you guys, look, I'm talking about the same shit again. Like the reason I told you guys, about the nut monkey's balls hanging out, you've already heard it. My point was, he was like, dude, you're dropping like a bunch of alternative knowledge on me and shit like that, man. You're doing all this, blah, 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 blah. And then he's like, man, that's you gotta get a good podcast name. And he said the name, and I'm like, what? I haven't said it yet because I want to do it. But I was like, man, then I'd have to be like, that's kind of what my thing would have to be about. I'd always have to be like its head is like whatever's in my head. And what he said was like, man, that implies that every episode the subject is about what the name of the podcast is. Like if your podcast is like dude, come on, dude, don't brain fart on me now, dude, don't brain fart on me now. Don't brain fart on me now. Like Neil deGrasse Tyson had a podcast called like Smart Learning. Like, okay, the whole podcast is about learning. I want to be able to open to talk about any fucking subject. And that's why I'm the Head Podcast. Or maybe I should change it to the name of my old YouTube channel. But we're going to stay disconnected from that. If any of you don't know what that channel is, you don't need to know. And you're probably never going to know unless I fix the issues with that channel at the moment. One thing that's disappeared off of YouTube that I want to see come back is fucking skits, dude. Something about like skits, man, it just needs to come back. Like, I used to do them. I used to have a channel where I did them. Dude, skits are fun as fuck. Where you get your buddies together and you record something fucking stupid and the end product is funny. Like, it feels good to make something funny and see something funny. But when I talk to my buddies, I'm like, man, let's do this again. They're like, fuck that shit. There ain't no market for that. That's just cringy. I'm like, well, why don't you make the market? Isn't that what you want to do? Like not necessarily there ain't no market for that, but if like there's nobody that's really fucking that market up, don't you want to be the dude that's fucking that market up? To be the guy? Podcasts are oversaturated, and here I am sitting in front of a fucking microphone, talking in circles, not knowing what the fuck to say, doing the same shit. There's plenty of better people you could be listening to than me for this hour, but you chose to listen to me, and I appreciate that. Thank you very much for listening, my guy. I have a couple guests slated to come on the podcast. That's going to be another fun one. That'll help me out. I just need to get that muscle in where you can talk. But I got my buddy Kai, otherwise known as Jaded on YouTube, coming in. He used to make gaming videos. He used to make commentary videos, satirical videos. He also used to make sketches. And he's making... Well, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that right now. I won't say, but he's made music in the past with me and shit like that. We have music that we've made. I might cut this out. I don't know. I'll ask Kai if it's cool if I drop it in the podcast. But very interesting fella, very funny fella. He's going to be on the podcast the next episode after this. He's supposed to be on this episode, which, I'm probably a retard. I probably could have got him on this episode and I could be talking to him right now, but I want to get something where a full hour is fully fletched out because I don't want to take up his time just to have it get cut short. But yeah, he's gonna be on the podcast. I got my buddy Jake on the podcast. He used to make gaming videos and he raps now too. So he's another fun dude to talk to. Talk about life, get a little existential with him. You know what I'm saying? Fucking existential is so easy to get, dude. I don't know what it is. Like humans, like I think it's the ability to be aware that you're alive, and then the fact that you're alive means that you can die. Like. Things are aware they're alive. A dog knows it's alive, right? It knows it functions. It knows it's alive. It knows. Does it know it dies? No. Knowing that you die, I believe, is the marker for high intelligence. Like intelligence is just the ability to be alive and problem solve. I think that's what intelligence is. I think that's how you measure intelligence. Be alive and problem solve. You could be really shitty at problem solving, but if you can solve a problem, you got intelligence. But if you want to have high intelligence, you got to know you're gonna fucking die. And you got to know that there's the universe and that the universe doesn't revolve around you or the world or the earth, and that you're not the center, and that everybody's reality is different than yours. And that's what's fucking nuts. People want to talk about alternate realities. Dude, there already is alternate realities. People's brains. Like legitimately your own brain is like a different reality than somebody else's brain. Your brain is completely different from the dude's, like, fucking, yeah, brains are different, right? But your reality is completely different from the dude next to you's reality just because of the fact that you're different. Like the way you perceive things and the way you idealize things is a reality, right? So the way you think is a reality, and everybody's reality is different. And if we all perceive things differently, which we do, yes, we have similarities, but that right there is alternate realities. Anyway, you probably couldn't tell with the smooth ass way I transitioned, but this is a different day. This is a different fucking day. Fuck. We're going unprofessional as fuck hours on the second day, dude. But that's just how I am, man. I'm not a professional man. You know, I kind of do whatever I want, and I decided this is just going to be a chill-ass fucking podcast, and that's how it's going to be. I only got like 30 more minutes to record. I can do another hour, but that's an hour and a half podcast. I'm probably just going to do the other 30 minutes. I came up with a new segment we're going to try out today later. I'll let y'all know. I'll let y'all in on that secret when we get to it. But for now, we're just going to keep on with the stream of consciousness we got going on. Nothing too different, nothing too the same. One thing I figured out is that, dumpsters are fucking gross. Dumpsters are fucking nasty. And everybody's like, oh yeah, they're nasty. But you ever been like up close to a fucking dumpster, dude, and just smelled the stench coming off that fucking thing? The fucking gnarly stench coming off that. And you see like the water streaming from it. It's always oily. And then when it gets to somewhere, it's like this like gray, yellow, just gray. You could see streams of shit in it. And welcome to my podcast where I talk about dumpster water. Yeah. Yeah. I wish I had subjects. I guess I should do a little quick search here to find subjects maybe to talk about, like, oh yeah, remember when people were like gambling on the fact that the Queen of England was gonna fucking die on that one day? Everybody's like, yeah, January 3rd, Queen of England, she's fucking dead. That's it. Fucking Ghana. I'm calling it. Could you imagine if she actually died though? Like the British Parliament like thinks it's like a coup. They think somebody fucking poisoned her. They start freaking out. Oi! Somebody poisoned the Queen! I cannot do British accents. Dude, I give props to people who can do a British accent and make it sound good. I can't do that shit for garbage. It's the worst, cringiest shit I've ever done in my life. But an Australian accent, I feel like I can do an Australian accent pretty good. Like this. Oi, you fucking cunt. Welcome back to the podcast. This is episode 3 of the Head podcast. And let's just jump right into it. People need to catch a fucking brain, mate. People just need to catch a fucking brain. I feel like I'm not doing it good enough here. Hold on, let me take my headphones off and get in the zone. I'm Australian, just an Australian accent. You could do like that, or you're just kind of like a very shitty, whoa. Dude, I can't do it anymore. I haven't practiced. I can't do it anymore. I just told you I could do it. I can't. This is the part where we listen to me try to figure out how to do it again. Oi, you fucking cunt. Catch a fucking brain, mate. That's all I'm saying, mate. It's just like an Australian accent. It's just kind of got to roll like some words. And a lot of things got to end in a flat tone, And you just got to kind of like do something like that, And like if you go catch a fucking brain, it's so loud. It's so loud. My tone is so bad when it comes to that. Holy shit. Let me know what accents you can do. Let's just see what accents I can do. So Australian I used to be able to do. Can't do it anymore. I don't know why the fuck. But welcome back to the part where I yawn again. I cannot do Australian accents anymore. I cannot do an Australian accent. You go to Outback Steakhouse Koala Bear Tenement. You fucking catch me in 10. I'm on my smoko. But I cannot do Russian. Russian accent cannot do. I've gotten a little better at it though. But I just cannot do Russian accent. Dude, Cholo, I do a good ass Cholo one. Like I don't know why. I'm just fucking good at it. I've always been good at this accent. Where it's like it's like, well, I should probably take my phone off that in case it buzzes. It's like, let's see, what do we want to do? So like, remember in that scene from the Friday after next, or is it next Friday? Next Friday, where that dude, his dog fucking humps him. Dude, why am I yawning? I'm wide awake. What the fuck? His dog fucking humps him, right? And he's like all pissed off. And then later on, anyway, here, we'll just go into it. We'll just go into it. Hey, you fucking mess with my dog? You mess with my dog Chulo? Man, nobody fucks with Chulo and gets away with it, Holmes. Nobody fucks with Chulo. Hey, Chulo, what the fuck are you doing? Hey, Chulo, get off my leg. Get off my leg, Chulo. Yo, get off my leg. And then, like, he goes to, like, see, like, his buddies and him are hanging out. He's like, hey, yo, what's on your leg? Oh, it's just yogurt or something. I don't know. It's just yogurt. It's just yogurt or something. I love that, dude. The fucking R. That's how you do it. You got to hit the hard R. It's just yogurt or something. Yeah, I think that's literally probably the only scenario where you can hit a hard R and not get fucking crucified for it. Yeah, man, you just got to hit that hard R. You know? Like yogurt or something. There's nothing else you could do a hard R on. What? You ever like I used to have this joke that I would do where I would put G's in words. Like I don't know, like academic, but academic. Used to think it was funny, or like what the fuck is like it's kind of like that, but it's like academic or like why am I using academic, dude? Like what's a word? It's like putting a B basically. It's you were like goglet gookie. I used to think that was funny as fuck, like goglet gookie. Gookie sounds funny as fuck. And I was doing the joke. I think I was at work when I was doing the joke. And, you know, I said it. I thought it was going to be funny. And it was just came out way too close to the N-word. Like, I don't know. I think it was like nice guy. But, you know, or something like that. But with G's. And I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Everybody was like, dude, that's way too fucking close to the N-word, buddy. I'm like, yo, not intentional. Did not do that on purpose. If anybody actually watches, dude, I got to move that cord. There we go. If anybody actually watches these, let me know if you have the N-word pass. And if you do, drop it in the comments down below. No, I'm just kidding. Do not drop the N-word. I do not condone the usage of the N-word. In the event that I blow up, let's just state this fact right here that I do not condone the usage of the N-word, and racism is not okay. In the case that I blow up and somebody digs up something or digs this up, yeah, not cool shit. All right, covering my own ass here. You know, just jokes. Fucking, I don't know. I think I'm a funny dude. Maybe entertaining, but then again, when I get by myself and sit down and talk to a fucking microphone, I'm like, yo, maybe I'm more boring than I thought. But then I shut the microphone off and my brain starts functioning like it normally does. And I'm like, nah, something's wrong here. Something's going on. I had the fucking weirdest dream last night, dude. I made a horror movie in my head, dude. It's fucking sick as shit. Like I'm sitting there and like I've been to this place before in my dreams. It's super fucking peaceful, dude. I'd live there in a heartbeat. I get there, dude. Walk in the door. It's like, dude, the yawn. Woo! I love yawning. No, dude, you get there, you walk in the door, it's super peaceful. Like, there's two kids running around. Like, the mom's got the kids running around. I'm there with my girlfriend and my friends. We just get there, dude. I just felt like I was at home, dude. And it's on this cliffside, and there's just, my favorite type of grass is like that wheat grass where it's all just gray. And that's just all across the fields, and it's on this cliff, and it goes way down, and there's boats down there, and it's a lake, and she's like using the remote control boats with the kids, and the kids get distracted and run off and do something else, and it just feels like home. And then some shit happens. It gets a little weird. All of a sudden, the kids are teenagers, and like we're all sitting there eating dinner, and like the house totally changes. It's basically a different location. So the dream just morphs into a different location, which is weird to go from something so homely to like a horror movie type thing, where it changes location. And we're sitting there and we're eating, and they're like, something's happening. They're like, you got to watch out for the dad. You know, when the dad comes back, you got to watch out for the fucking dad. And I'm like, the dad? I'm like, what the fuck's up with that guy? He's like, total insane asshole fucking douchebag dude, right? Like, he's like super controlling and shit. Like, when he comes home, everything better be okay. Like, if he's like the dude from Dexter, basically. Like, not Dexter, but like the killer that kills Rita. Whoops! Spoilers! Whoa! Hope you've seen Dexter. Yeah, the dude that kills Rita, he's like that in his home life. And he gets back and he's smiling, and everything's got to be happy and everything's got to be perfect and everybody's got to pander to him. And like this dude with the chest piece stands up. Dude was ripped, shredded, but he was also drawn. His body was like a drawing. He's ripped. He's got these 2 crosses on his chest, like these 2 fucking old crosses that are connecting. And he's like, yeah. And then my buddy Adam stands up and he's got a chest tattoo. He's like, yeah. And I get up and I got a chest tattoo and we're all like, yeah. We bump chest tattoos and it's like no point. Don't know why this is in the dream. I'm going off on a tangent. Anyway, I just farted. Anyway, that happens. We move on. Everybody's done with dinner and like some weird shit's starting to happen. You know, oh, weird shit. Whoa. We're all out in the back hanging out. And this is a dream I had this morning, so it's foggy now. Like I can't really recall it 100%. But we all end up in the backyard, and the kids are grown up now, so it was a son and a daughter, and the daughter is like standing up and her eyes are all black and she's like running around in the fucking backyard screaming, help me, please help me out. And it's from like her fucking first person perspective, and she's freaking out, crying. People are being dying and slaughtered, and there's like some fucking thing fucking murdering everybody, and it's fucking terrible. And then it like zooms out of her head and it comes back to like real life, and she's just standing up with her eyes black, freaking out. Nobody's wrong. Everybody's just chilling by the bonfire like, yo, what the fuck's happening? What the fuck? What the fuck's going on? What the fuck? Oh my God, what the fuck? Everybody's like losing their shit. They're like, holy fuck, holy shit, holy fuck. And then they're like, calm down, they're grabbing her, calm down. And then the weirdest part about it is like, I'm in the movie, and as the movie's happening, I'm freaking out. I'm like, whoa, what the hell? What the fuck's going on? Like, it's real, but it's also a movie. And then I zoom out of the movie, of my brain, like I take my eyeballs, my perspective from the movie, zoom out into my recliner, and look over to my girlfriend. I'm like, where does this take place? Like, what type of thing is this that would do this? You know? And she's like, I think it's in Canada. I'm like, yeah, it's probably in Canada. Just Canada. The fuck? Why Canada? Back in the movie, holy shit. I look over, all of a sudden there's a house next to this house, dude, and they got a creepy ass light with a metal fence, and there's like shit coming up. It's like, rah, rah, and it's like nuts. And then I woke up. And yeah, if I could remember the dream, like if I was a director, I should, honestly, even though I'm not a director, I should have wrote that shit down, because you can still sell scripts and shit. And like, you know, I'm not like, it wasn't like jump scare horror, you know, it was like suspenseful horror. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen The Ritual, but that is a fucking killer movie. The Ritual is like all suspense. You never know what's going to happen. You don't know what the fucking thing looks like until the end. I'm not going to give any spoilers away from that, other than it is just, holy fuck, it is intense. Like, I mean, on another fucking level. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it was the scariest fucking movie I've ever fucking seen in my life, dude. I was like sweating the whole time. I was like grabbing my hair. I was doing my like anxiety tics that I do. I get anxiety. Like, when I get anxiety, rarely do I ever get it. Luckily, I'm one of those guys that luckily doesn't have like any of that shit going on. I have like these tics I'll do where I like, you know what a tic is? Like, people with Tourette's all a tic. Like, it's like, oh, I got to do this. And then like, okay, I got a feeling here. I got to do this. And I got to like move my hands in a certain way. And it's a pattern. And I got to do it over and over and over again to be comfortable. And it circles and circles and circles. And it'll spiral if I don't control it. But, you know, like, I don't know. I just think I'm lucky I was able to, like, I'm able to control that type of shit. I'm like, oh yeah, well, yo, whatever. You know, whatever. Yeah. Luckily, I had that intense shit, you know. You know how, like, a lot of girls will work at fucking, like, as waitresses and shit because they make a lot of money? We're just going off a tangent. Like jobs where you don't have to work, but you still can make good money. As waitresses is one of them. Because, like, with females, guys will always tip good. You know, always a dude was going to tip good. Girls could be bartenders in any regular restaurant. Like, I wonder if there's any straight dudes out there that, like, I've genuinely thought about this. Maybe not doing it myself, but I've genuinely thought about this premise. If there's any straight dudes out there that just work at gay bars because the tips are good. You know what I'm talking about? Like, they just work at gay bars because they make a good amount of fucking money working at a gay bar. Because, like, you can't be the waiter unless you're extremely attractive and talk up some chick to get a fat tip. You know what I'm saying? But if you're a dude and you're at a gay bar, dude, the guys are there because they like dudes. And you're a dude. And like, dude, and you could just get mad tips. But I wonder if they hire straight people, or would you have to be gay to work at a gay bar? You know? Like, I feel like, I mean, I get it that you would have to be gay to work at a gay bar, but I mean, I feel like you could be straight and work at a gay bar just fine. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I don't think it's mandatory gayness is required, you know. But that's just me. But like, think about it, dude. Guy comes in, and you don't like, dudes are like, dude, this is the gayest thing I've ever heard in my life, dude. Nah, hear me out, dog. It's genius, dude. You don't even gotta go home with the dude. You don't even gotta kiss him. You don't even gotta think about it. Just flirt with him. Flirt with him like it's a chick, bro. And you get mad tips, I bet. I mean, dudes are a little different, but I bet you get mad tips. Mad. Like, I was watching this comedy stand-up routine, and this guy was talking about how like straight dudes that are afraid to go to gay bars are just weird. Like, this guy he has gay friends, he goes to the gay bar. Like, whatever. I'm at a bar with my friends, I'm drinking. It's just like going to a regular bar, except for there's no chicks and everybody wants to fuck you. And he's like, a dude comes up and he goes, I don't know why people get offended. And I am the same way. If a dude comes up and he's like, man, I'll give you some shots and I'll go to your bathroom, show you a good time. Apparently this actually happened to that guy. And he's like, thank you. I am flattered greatly that this is being offered to me, but I am a straight man. The guy's like, oh, okay. You sure? Sure you don't want to try? I know a lot of straight guys that have tried, you know, type thing. But like, some dudes are like, dude, what the fuck? The fuck? Fucking gay dude telling me I'm hot? Telling me you buy me drink? What the fuck, man? Fuck that guy. Man, I ain't gay. What the fuck? And his thing was like, the angrier you get, the gayer you probably kind of are. Like, dude, that's sick. Is that what being a chick is like? What the fuck? Dudes will just walk up. Hey, I'll buy you shots all night if you just give me a little bit of attention and maybe we fuck. What? Do free drinks? Dude, what? Or getting told you're beautiful all the time? Man, a bunch of dudes walking around me telling me I was beautiful. Like, damn. Thank you. Weird, because I'm not gay, but thank you. I think I know every straight dude that I know that has encountered a gay guy has had the question, maybe not asked it, am I hot? Would you fuck me? like out of curiosity, like on the gay spectrum, like you know where you are on the straight. If you're a straight dude, you know where you are on the straight spectrum, right? You know where you land. You know what level of women would be into you, what level of women would not, what you can get, what you can't get. But on the gay spectrum, where are you, man? What am I? Like, where am I on the gay spectrum? Like, what is my gayness attractive level? You know? Like, what is my gaydar? Like, where am I on the gaydar? Am I on like the leave him to the straight women on the gaydar? Or am I like, yo, this guy needs to be gay? Like, this guy needs to have a fleshlight of his butthole on the gaydar. Oh my God, dude. This is probably one of like, I'm not ragging on gays. I'm just genuinely curious. These are real questions. This is probably like, man, look, all right. Disclaimer. Let me leave another disclaimer out there for everybody. If you're gay, that's cool. I don't give a fuck. I've had gay friends. I have a gay family member. I do not give a flying fuck if you're gay. If you're gay and that makes you happy, do it. I don't care. I have no problem with it, and I'm not making fun of them. I feel like you got to put these disclaimers in everything, man. In 2019, everybody's so fucking sensitive, dude. I can't be walking around talking about like gays and shit like that. People be like, yo, this guy's a fucking homophobe, dude. I ain't a homophobe. I don't really give a fuck. But that's a real genuine question that a lot of straight dudes have. And girls, if you're listening to this with your man and you ask him and he says, I've never had that question, dude. If a guy comes up to me, liar, motherfucker. Liar. That guy wants to know. No matter how hyper alpha you are, you want to know if a dude would fuck you. If you were at a gay bar, you go, man, where am I in this spectrum here? You know, what's going on? Who can I pull? Who can I not pull? Or like, if you just fucking kiss another dude. No, I'm just kidding. I feel like there's life experiences that a lot of people have that some people don't have, and that is just living freely. I don't understand why people put so many rules on themselves. Like, I understand rules about self-control. If you have a thing that you're slightly addicted to or something that you do that bothers you, I get it. I get those rules. But like rules on like, you can't drink and you can't say these cuss words and you can't be this sexual orientation and you can't do that. What the fuck? You can't do these drugs. What? Dude, what? Why? Just do whatever you want. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, you die. Like, I believe in God, don't get me wrong, but an afterlife is not guaranteed, dude. Like, I'm going to try, like, if I get the opportunity to do something that's like, whoa, dude, you got to do, whoa, you know, I'm fucking doing it. Anything slightly interesting. Why not leave all doors open? You never know where they can take you. You never know where doors can take you in your fucking life. Why not leave all the doors you can possibly leave open? That's all I'm saying, man. Like, I'm going to leave every avenue of everything open to myself except for being a gay porn star. I'm not gay, man. I just don't want to fuck other dudes. You know, it's just how it be.
Oh, so you're saying you would be so you're saying that you would be a regular porn star?
No, I would not, actually. I would not enjoy being a regular porn star.
You're a liar.
No, I'm a truther. You know, I feel like being a porn star has got to be weird. I feel like you got to have a short circuit somewhere in your head. You know what I'm saying? Like, the people who consume porn and the people who do porn, like, consume it on an addictive basis, I feel like porn stars got to have a short circuit somewhere, dude. You look at every porn star you talk to them, they're all kind of weird. They are what they are. You know what I'm talking about? You talk to Johnny Sins and like some other porn star chick, like fly on back to the one we talked about earlier, Riley Reid, the rapist. If you talk to either one of those, they're kind of the same. Like, I'm pretty sure Johnny Sins hasn't fucking raped anybody, obviously. I mean, I hope not. Man's a fucking astronaut, a cop, the president, your brother, you know, your teacher, your doctor. Man, what a great man. You know, he almost did a porn in space. You know how fucking awesome that would have been? That's like the only porn. And man, I need a pop filter. That's like the only porn that's actually worth watching is a porn. There. It's like the only porn that's actually worth watching is a dude doing it in space. That's fucking gnarly. Like, to all the people that don't even watch porn and the people, like, dude, that is like literally anybody. Everybody should be watching that. That's like the first steps on the moon. Somebody fucking in space. You know, astronauts that go to space fuck, dude. I think they've asked that question before and they're like, well, I'm not going to say no, but I'm not going to say yes. Of course they fuck, dude. Papa Cialis, Papa Viagra, dude, Elon Musk. Dude, Elon Musk, I got your next invention right fucking here. Space Viagra. Because the way space works is there's no gravity, so your blood flow is weird, so it's hard to get a boner, dude. Like, fucking, instead of making regular Viagra, make, like, ultra strong space Viagra, dude. That, like, call it, like, dude, what should the name be, dude? For space Viagra, dude. So this is Viagra for all the astronauts to fuck in space. Space Viagra. For, like, the porn stars, too. What should we call space Viagra? That's, like, the next big genre of porn, too, is... Fuck, I keep bumping my desk. That's, like, the next big genre of porn is fucking space fucking. That is guaranteed. But what should space Viagra be called? Elon Musk is your nice idea. It's like, Astro Dick, dude. Astro Dick. Fucking, that's the sickest Viagra name ever, dude. Astro Dick, and it's got like a dick that has like the nuts are shooting flames out of it, dude. And like it's rocketing into space, dude. And it's going towards the moon, but the moon's a pussy, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? Astro Dick. Astro Dick, the space Viagra for astronauts and porn stars. Dude, that is genius. I should copyright that, dude. Astro Dick. Like, the advertisement is like a spaceship flying through the air and it's a penis that's all floppy, and then like it fucking dude pops an Astro Dick and it goes just fucking zooming, dude. Zooming across the galaxy. Have you guys watched Deep Space 69? If you've ever seen that, that is a funny fucking cartoon on YouTube. Cracks me the fuck up. One of my favorite YouTube animated shows is Deep Space 69 because it is just ridiculous. His spaceship is a dick and balls. It's a sex-addicted space dude that travels the universe and solves problems and is addicted to fucking sex. And he one of the fucking face suckers, you know, the face suckers from like Aliens or from Aliens. He like gets one, but instead of sucking its face, it sucks his dick. And so he's like fucking it like it's a pocket pussy. And he's like gonna try to throw it away, but he can't. He's like addicted to it. He hasn't come out of his room in days. He's looking all haggard, but it's just fucking, he's fucking it all the time. And like, he's like, I can't throw it away. It turns out it like gave him an STD. And he goes, what the fuck? And he like throws it out the airlock or kills it or something. Shit's fucking hilarious. That's all you need to know about that show if you really want to fight. If you're really interested, you'll go out and search out Deep Space 69. Shit cracks me the fuck up every fucking time, dude. YouTube needs more shit like that, to be honest with you. YouTube needs a lot more skit comedy. I mean, it's out there if you look for it, dude. It's out there if you look for it. Yeah, but like, I don't know. I mean, it probably is out there if I look for it. But I'm talking about here. That's a yawn. I'm talking about like really good, high quality mainstream shit like Deep Space 69. Like Frederator, I think is the name of the channel. Kind of does some shit like that. But like Corridor Digital does. I know Rocket Jump did Video Game High School, and that was great. That was fun to watch. I don't know. Maybe like YouTube doesn't need to all be that. It needs the Filthy Frank iDubbbz, Max Mofo era type shit, and then it needs that type shit. And they really fucked over the animators. Animation needs a new platform. I feel like this is fucking retarded, but just to get animation back on the platform, I know we need 10-minute videos, but maybe we should like fucking have a thing where if you're an animator and you want to be on YouTube, you submit that, hey, look, I'm an animator and my videos are only 3 minutes long, but I animate them, so it takes fucking months to do, Can I get like ads, 10-minute ads on the 3-minute video? Yeah, okay, yeah. Submit your thing, you go through a check, and you get the privilege to do that. I think that would be genius. Or we could just go back to the way it was when YouTube was actually fucking good. Man, here he comes again. He's fucking yawning again, dude. Dude, he's fucking yawning. He's also stalling because he's out of things to talk about. He's just out. He's run dry. But we're gonna bring it on back. How many if you guys have played a game like this, let me know. How many of you have done like the circle jerk game, or like the come in a hat game, or the come in a cup game, or the come in a turkey baster game? Like you and a bunch of dudes get together and you come in a cup, and then the last one to come has to drink. No, it's the first one to come has to drink the fucking the fluids of everybody else. That is fucking vile. Or the turkey baster one where everybody comes in a turkey baster and they it in a girl, like a surrogate mother. And then they DNA test the baby, and whoever's baby it is, they gotta fucking raise it. My buddy Antonio came up with that idea. I was like, what? Fuck no, I'm not doing that. The fuck are you talking about? He came up with that a while ago, like a long while ago. But I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? That's retarded. I'm not trying to ruin my life. Well, there's only a chance. If 6 people do it, it's a 1 in 6 chance. 1 in 6 too many. I know I got the alpha sperm of this motherfucker. I got the alpha sperm of all of these motherfuckers. What you talking about? Actually, if you had the alpha sperm, it'd probably be because 1 sperm glop can do it. I don't know. Because like the egg wall takes a while to break down, so you're like probably one of the last sperms that decided to go. Like you're one of the slower sperms that got up the glop. You're probably like near the end of the nut. Like you're not the very first, but you're probably like the third. You know what I'm saying? You're a little bit slower. You let everybody else do the work, and you get in there and you go, oh, the door's open? Thanks. Maybe that's why I'm such a lazy piece of shit and I don't want to do anything. And I just want to do passion projects. I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. Maybe that's why all humans are lazy. But some people are workaholics. I don't know. I don't think it makes a difference. I don't think being a cummy has anything to do with anything. Do you think you communicated with the other sperms, dude? You think you talked to them? Hey, man, what's going on? Nothing much, dude. Just got spawned into existence. Yo, isn't this nut the perfect 98.5 degree Fahrenheit right now? Yeah, dude. It's like perfect temp, dude. And his balls are just moving around. Yeah, man. So you think we're going to be lucky, or do you think we're going to live our whole lives in here? I think we got this one, bro. I think we got this one. All of a sudden, the dude starts getting hard. They're like, whoa, dude. The vessel's getting ready. There's no condom on it. They're like, whoa, there's no condom. Earthquake. What the fuck? It's an earthquake. Because he's like having sex. His nuts are like fucking slapping around. His nuts are slapping around. They're like, it's an earthquake. It's happening. It's fucking happening, dude. Oh, shit. And then all of a sudden, just, oh, man. Oh, dude, it's coming. Get in the escape pods. They get in the pods, dude. launching sequence will commit in T minus 15 minutes.
Whoa! Whoa!
Launching in 3, 2, 1.
They go up the nut, out the tube.
They're out the tube, man. Whoa! And they make it in. They're like, dude, foreign land. It's the vagina. Instructions to open capsule now. Swim towards the egg. Look at your map. The eggs are located on the left and right of the vulva. Go up the uterus and make your decision, boys. Good luck.
Man, let's go!
Going over the mountains and hills, dude. Just fucking move. Dude, she's wiping them out, man. She's cleaning it up. Big old towel comes in. Whoa, dude, they got Bobby. We gotta make it, man. You are running out of time. T minus 15 minutes before you die.
Oh shit, we got 15 minutes to get up there, man.
They round the corner.
Whoa, you seeing what I'm seeing, man? That's it, bro. That's heaven.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun. The fucking eggs up there, dude. They're like, go. And then one of like the Sergeant Sperm is like, get the ballistic missile over here right now. And then the guy's like, aye, Captain. And he gets the fucking ballistic missile. You got this. You only got one shot. To break down that barrier. We're going to lose a lot of men breaking down that barrier to get in there to win this war. But you got one shot. You got one shot right now at making it just a little bit better. We can lose less lives if you nail this. Yeah! Go! And broke through like the first wall. Oh shit, it's the birth control! Pills start coming in. Holy shit, they're coming in, man! Oh fuck! And then they just fucking, they're just running up. They're just throwing bodies at the wall. They're breaking it down. You looked at Keegan, your buddy Keegan. Dude, that's the opening, man. I know. Go for it, buddy. No. Birth control takes him out. And then that's it. That's your end. That's how you win. That's how you did it. That's how you made it in. Anyway, thanks for listening to the third episode of the podcast. I feel like I'm kind of getting into the groove here. The first half was garbage like it usually is, but once I start flowing, I start flowing. Thanks for listening, and hope you guys tune in next time.
And donate to my Patreon, please. No, I'm just kidding.